So Patrick Mahomes was injured last night with a dislocated knee. I'll talk about why the Bengals should trade Andy Dalton to the Chiefs on the next episode of New Stripe City. Welcome to New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. Please be sure to subscribe and like this video. Leave me your comments. I love to hear what you guys think. Tap that notification bell so that you get these updates immediately when they release. Let's talk about Andy Dalton and let's talk about Patrick Mahomes. Now, me and Zim have been talking for a while on the Orange is the New Black podcast. If you haven't subscribed to that, please be sure to subscribe to it on any podcast platform. You can hear our insight on the game. All of our episodes are titled OINTMB, and you can find us under the name Cincy Jungle. We're a part of that syndicate now. So the podcast name is actually called Cincy Jungle, so you can find it on any podcast platform. But today we're here to talk about Andy Dalton, and you guys know how I feel about Andy Dalton, but I think that last night presented a unique opportunity that opened up for the Bengals. With Patrick Mahomes going down, it possibly being a 3 week to a season ending injury, this is the perfect opportunity for the Bengals to fly out Andy Dalton. I would trade Andy Dalton for maybe third round pick for the Chiefs if you could get that, maybe even a fourth. To me, honestly, at this point, it makes sense. There's two ways that this could go, right? And there's two reasons that they should do this. Number one, it puts Andy Dalton in a situation where he can win, right? He goes to the Chiefs. He gets to play under Andy Reid and things like that. So you're not just doing him dirty and closing the door on him or releasing him next year. Number two, it works out for the Bengals because that helps them complete the tank, right? That helps them reset at the position. That helps them achieve the first overall pick. That is why the Bengals should do this, and they should go ahead and part ways now because it doesn't seem that they will keep Andy Dalton, in my opinion, next year. I think with him having a $17 million, you know, space that's available. If they cut him next year, they get $17 million. They only take 200,000 in dead cap, so he's cuttable. So if you trade him to the Chiefs, and even if Pat Mahomes comes back, and not to mention Pat Mahomes is on a rookie deal, it works for both sides. They have the option to move away from Dalton. The Chiefs do if they want to next year and not have that money kind of against the cap. So it's a no-brainer for both sides, and I think that it's a deal that should work. So we'll have to see what happens. I don't know if the Bengals are going to do it. I just think that they should trade him to the Kansas City Chiefs. We've heard a lot of people on Twitter say this is a no-brainer. The Bengals have a lot of situations that are no-brainers that they don't do. We talk about AJ McCarron. We talk about a lot of other aspects. So hopefully this job gets done, but we'll have to see. Okay? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And as usual, I'll leave you with a who day all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.